Hello everyone, I am Jane Lambert. I am in the IRCH certification program, and I chose this program because lots of my family are teachers and they all inspired me to become a teacher. I love hanging out with kids, teaching kids, being around them, and I have been babysitting pretty much since I was 13, and I have been involved in some classroom experience as well throughout my high school career and a little bit into my college career as well. I think students learn best when it's play-based. I don't think that making them sit down for hours at one time is a smart choice for them, as they are very active at that age, especially lower elementary. I think the best way to teach second grade, which is the grade level I'd like to teach, is by getting them up and moving, talking with their classmates, and playing. The issues I think influence students is poverty, family situations, and that often can make them feel insecure, or they don't have enough love and attention as they should at home. So in my classroom, I plan to give them a safe environment where they can talk to me, talk to their classmates about the issues they're facing, and just feel at home and comfortable in my class. Also, I've seen lots of people on the internet, lots of teachers on the internet, use snacks for their kids and personal hygiene, disposable hygiene products that they can use. I think that's a really good idea, especially since some kids can't afford that or have access to that at home. So on the professional behavior sheet, I rate myself for the first one. I could definitely use some more practice on this one. I think I'm in the developing stage of most of these, but I do think I do have good skills with communicating with parents and communicating with professors, and I do enjoy getting feedback. I think that's a really important part in my learning. As teachers, we are always learning about what we can do better in our program and in our own teaching practice, so I think that is a really important thing that is always developing. Honesty and integrity, I believe I am in the professional behavior section for that one. I don't believe that lying about what you've learned or lying to parents or faculty and staff is a good quality to have as a teacher. I think we all need to be honest with what we need and the abilities we have. I also think that I act for the better of the school. I don't want the school to be suffering in any way. So I think as a teacher, I will be very honest about what I think is best for the school and what's best for me as a teacher in the school. And again, I do act upon feedback. For participating in the professional community, this is something I could definitely use more practice with. I often get really busy in my personal life and don't have a lot of time to go out into the community and participate in more collaborative efforts with other teachers and colleagues. I think that I should be more open to going out into the classroom more and finding opportunities to work with kids more. So that's something I definitely want to get more experience with in my teaching career. For respects, diversity, and civil rights of others, I definitely believe this is a huge and important factor in education. I believe that I do advocate for students' rights and abilities in classrooms, especially those who are underprivileged or have a disability of some sort and need extra attention. I think that for the civil rights of all students, it's extremely important that we don't discriminate against our students' religious beliefs or their ethnicity. I think that that's something they already face in the community, so I want to make sure that that doesn't happen in the classroom. And lastly, professional relationships with students. I believe this is extremely important because of the Title IX Act we already have. I think it's important to be professional with students, but also loving towards students and make them feel as though they are loved and welcomed. And I think that curricular activities and procedures are there to help students feel safe in the classroom and learn best. So I think that most of these I am still in the developing stage, closer to the professional stage, but I think there's always room for us to learn, and I will end here with saying a little fun fact about me. In my 12th grade year, I was able to help teach in a homeschool group that I went to as an elementary student. And it was really interesting to see how play-based the teacher used her lessons. So that is another reason why I am so adamant about including play in my classroom. Thank you all for listening.